Casemiro risks proving Manchester United critics right if he doesn't give Erik ten Hag what he wants. Casemiro struggled again at the weekend as Man United suffered their fourth defeat of the season against Crystal Palace. Manchester United's move to bring Casemiro to Old Trafford last summer was scoffed at by some, with critics claiming the £60 million fee paid to Real Madrid was way too much for a player who turned 30 earlier that year. Casemiro soon put to bed any doubts over his ability to keep pace in the Premier League, with the Brazilian's fine form helping United secure the return of Champions League football. Casemiro struggled against Crystal Palace, making several wayward passes and being bossed out of the game by Will Hughes and Sheikh Doucouré. Erik ten Hag needs leaders in the dressing room to weather this early season storm, and few can garner respect like Casemiro. But the statistics make for grim viewing for a player deployed as the rock in United's midfield. Last season, Casemiro averaged 3.77 tackles per 90 minutes, adding bite to a previously flimsy engine room. Compare that to just 2.99 per 90 this season and alarm bells should start ringing. Casemiro also made almost 3 times as many interceptions, 1.44 per 90, last year than he has in 2023-24, 0.6 per 90. No longer is he snuffing out danger in the middle of the park. Aerially, the midfield enforcer is failing to produce the goods. The stats show he is winning just 1.64 aerial duels per 90 this season, compared to 2.37 per 90 last season. On the creative front, Casemiro appears to have improved, boasting a higher pass completion total, 81.6%. But that does not reveal the true picture, with the midfielder making 5 more short passes per 90 and 1 long pass fewer per 90 than in his debut campaign. Casemiro is also making fewer shot-creating actions, 1.94 per game, than he did last term, 2.88 per game. Why has this creative spark abandoned him? When knocking on the door for a winner, Casemiro, with all of his experience, should have been one of those to burst the Palace dam. Yet United supporters saw nothing. A drab 0-1 defeat has only piled more misery on ten Hag. Casemiro, at 31, is not going to be the long-term answer for United. He was never supposed to be. But he is expected to be the man for the here and now who, supplemented by a wealth of career-long success, can bring a winning philosophy to the club. A fine Carabao Cup performance on Wednesday does nothing to whet the appetite when the same player, against the same opponents, produces an underwhelming display in the Premier League. It is time for Casemiro to rediscover his form or risk justifying the naysayers who wrote him off on arrival.